harder, but corner shops, supermarkets, setting them a budget. Can we make some cupcakes for less than £3? Looking at the difference in price between different things in the supermarket. There's always a money lesson that you can throw in to these everyday tasks. And then for older children who are online, these are crucial skills, digital skills. Can we save money on something we regularly buy as a household, whether that's pet food or coffee pods? Is there a bill that we could go on a comparison website to try and find a cheaper deal on? You know, these are things, again, the kids will feel like they're adulting, but it's just such a great skill for them to pass on, and it could save you money in the meantime as well.
Exactly. This is interesting. Matt Richards, who of course won gold last night, but his parents were caught up in a ticket scam, an Olympic tickets.
Yeah, this is a dreadful story. It was in The Sun. They wanted to go and see him in Paris. I mean, he won the silver and then won the gold last night. So they went into the official ballot. They weren't successful because they could only buy the most expensive tickets. So they looked around for alternatives. They found what looked like an official website, but it was a fake website. In fact, the French National Police Force have warned that they've shut down over 300 fake ticketing websites. Yet another example of how the scammers, they see an opportunity and they capitalise. But we've seen this as well, sadly, with other big events like Taylor Swift. When there's demand and a finite number of tickets, then unfortunately these sorts of scams are going to proliferate. So be very wary of anything offered to you on social media. If you're asked to pay by bank transfer, that should be a massive red flag. And be very careful looking at the website URL. All of the pictures and logos can be faked, but if you look at the very, very top of the website, it's subtly different from the name of the official one.
Yeah.
These are all things that you
imagine in a panic how you don't notice those things. Like you say, take a moment every single time. Claire, as always, thank you for that very much. Coming up after the break with the Olympics in full swing, we are in Paris as Lisa Faulkner cooks one of her favourite French treats. And we are heading back to Ross in LA.
Oh, how about an emotional Hugh Jackman? Why? It's all coming up. Plus, the creator of Baby Reindeer says he will go to court. We've got more than that all coming up with Christine on Lorraine on ITV1.
Your daily dose of feel-good with Lorraine. Sponsored by Vital Proteins Collagen.
Grown-ups, you've always taken care of us, and now it's our turn to take care of you. There's a squash especially for grown-ups, called Robinson's Fruit Creations. It's got twice the fruit. We don't know if your glasses are half full or half empty, but what we know is that they need tasting them. Variety is the spice of life, and your life needs more fruit in it. This funny looking school.
It's a trial.
What trial this? It's peach and raspberry.
Order!
What are you ordering?
Robinson's Fruit Creations with twice the fruit.
Make your everyday taste better with our carefully crafted Tesco finest sourdough.
Our commitment is 2050.
C'est 2050. Je vous assure que nous attendons.
Renault Scenic E-Tech 100% electric. We changed everything but the name. Now available with 0% APR. Car of the Year 2024.
Doors to ITVX Premium are open. Indulge in all the reality you can want. Ad-free streaming and incredible exclusive content to enjoy at your leisure. Become a member and elevate your viewing experience for only $5.99 a month. Premium access and on-premium price tag. The ITVX Premium Club. Go premium on ITVX.
We understand how important family holidays are. That's why we have family holidays for your budget. For our lowest prices, visit haven.com.
You cutie.
Hold it there. Looks like Steve has just had a Jam Donut cashback flashback. Steve can't believe the amazing cashback he gets using the free Jam Donut app to shop big brand names in store and online. And it instantly adds your cashback to your wallet. Cashback flashback, Jane. Download the Jam Donut app today. Jam, 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 Jam Donut.
This summer, make sure you get the best seat in the house. with up to 50% off some of our favourite chairs, including the Carnaby, Vista and the Eltham. And up to 25% off the irresistibly stylish Stressless range. There's up to 20% off beds too. So relax. Unlike a British summer, you can count on HSL for comfort. Summer sale now on.
At Direct Line, we've got car insurance for different kinds of people. Comprehensive Plus for those who like to have it all. Comprehensive for those who prefer some bells and whistles. And finally, our new Essentials cover for those who prefer to keep things stripped back. So whatever flavour you're after, come direct to compare our prices.
In People's Postcode Lottery's August draws, there's a share of £17.2 million to be won. Sign up before midnight tonight.
Discover Simple's Hydrating Booster Serum, made with 95% naturally derived ingredients, including 3% hyaluronic acid and pro-vitamin B5 to supercharge your skin with hydration. No irritation, just skin that feels soft and supple with every use. Simple. Everything your skin needs, nothing it doesn't. Your daily dose of feel good with Lorraine. Sponsored by Vital Proteins Collagen.
Welcome back. The celebrities who have been lined up to take part in the next series of Celebrity Race Across the World have been revealed this morning. They include Scott Mills and husband Sam, Kelly Brook and husband Jeremy, and Jeff Brazier and his son, Freddie. Good luck to them. Now it is Olympic fever and we are heading to Paris now where Lisa Faulkner is making one of her favourite French cakes.
I'm in Paris, if you hadn't already guessed, and this is where my love of French food comes from, especially the patisseries, and I'm going to show you some of my favourites. Jonathan, you and your family run Stora, which is the oldest bakery in Paris, is that right?
Yes, it was founded in 1730 by Nicolas Stora.
So tell me a bit about the history of Stora.
Belzinska, who was the daughter of the King of Poland, she went in France to marry Louis XV. She told the dad, okay, I'm going to marry the French king, but I want to steal your pastry chef, Nicolas Stora. So Nicolas Stora ended up in Versailles at the court of the king in 1725. And after studying them for 5 years, he decided to open his own shop in 1730.
At this exact location? Yes. Oh, so wow. I remember the first time I ever had a Madeleine. The girl that took me to the cafe said, you must dip your Madeleine in the hot chocolate. And I was like, oh my God. Dipped it in the hot chocolate and it was honestly love at first bite. J'aurais quelqu'un qui m'aime.
I think I've said a couple of times that Madeleines are my favourite cake and I'm going to share my recipe with you. And they've got a little twist, they're lemon drizzle Madeleines and they are delicious. So crack in 2 eggs and some sugar and then some vanilla bean paste. So I'm using a nice tablespoon. You need to mix for quite a long time. It's about 6 minutes because you want it to sort of balloon and have a ribbon. So this is done. You can see that it's sort of doubled in size. And when the whisk goes down, you can see it leaves a little ribbon in the mixture just for a few seconds before it disappears. And that means that it's got enough air into it. I'm now going to add some flour. And I've got some baking powder here. I've also got some melted butter and some milk. I'm just going to mix those together. And then I'm going to fold in my flour so we don't knock all that air out of it. I'm going to add my butter and my milk. And then I've got 2 lemons here which I'm going to use for my lovely lemon drizzle. So I'm going to add the zest of these to the batter. Fold that in. And then I'm just going to pour it into a little bowl and leave it to rest in the fridge. Now I've got some Madeleine tins here. If you don't have them, you can use just little fairy cake trays. So I've got some melted butter. Just brush each shell and then just 2 sort of as a little bit of insurance really, and stops them from sticking even more. I'm just going to dust them with flour. I find putting my madeleines into a piping bag means I get a really good shape on that madeline. A little tip, you just put it over a jug, like so. Just cut the end off. Really tight. A little line. So the batter has got a nice lot of air. It's almost sort of an elasticy air. You can see those sort of air bubbles. And these are going to go into the oven at 190 for about 8 to 10 minutes. I'm going to juice my lemons. And then I've got a little pan, and I'm going to add my icing sugar, my lemon juice. So I'm heating it up so that it gets really lovely and syrupy, and it makes the perfect lemon drizzle. And now my madeleines should be ready to come out of the oven. Look at that lovely rise on them. They should actually just fall together. I'm just going to make some holes in the madeleines and liberally coat them. Look how gorgeous and glossy they are. I mean, these are perfect with hot chocolate or just...
Oh, I want one now. They look absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much, Lisa. And you can find that whole recipe on our website as well. We are in LA in just a moment with the moment that brought Hugh Jackman to tears. First, though, it's competition.
Good morning from the Norfolk Broads. As you can see, a beautiful part of the world, and you can have a holiday home here. That's right, we're giving you the chance to win your very own Lovat Park holiday home worth over £83,000. But remember, the lines close on Friday. The holiday home you're looking at is the holiday home you would win. It sleeps up to 6 people and has every modern con you would need in a modern holiday home. Basically, it's a home away from home that you can holiday in whenever you like. As well as that, I'm going to give you some holiday money. £80,000 in tax-free cash. All of that will go to one lucky winner. Remember, it's a prize worth over £160,000 and you can win the lot, and here's how. For another chance to win the holiday home and the cash, text WIN to 62525. Text costs £2 plus one standard network rate message, or go to the website. Entries cost £2. You can call 09068 782525. Calls cost £2 plus your network access charge, or post your name and phone number to BK27, PO Box 7558, Derby, DE1 0NQ. Entries must be 18 or over. Lines closed this Friday at 2 p.m. Good luck.
Thank you very much, Andy. Rochelle and Dermot are here at 10 o'clock this morning. We're all tonal again. Look at us.
I know, it just is up with us. We can't stop planning this, guys. We need to stop it. They're going to start talking.
Well, listen, we have to be on our guard today because as moth season arrives, Nancy Bird whistles something to protect your home. Well done, Nance. You're a hero.
Thank you very much. Damiano Carrara is in the kitchen with his raspberry pavlova.
Look,
please.
Dream, EastEnders star. Shift your lunches on the sofa with Sharon for a soap gossip.
Johnson Road is taking us on a tour of beautiful Dubrovnik.
And we're joined by Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner with us in the studio, all coming up from 10.
See you in a bit. Fantastic. We will see you then. Thank you very much. My baby reindeer's news overnight. Richard Gadd has said he could and would testify in the lawsuit against Netflix. Ross is in LA for us. This is quite a response, really, I guess, Ross.
It certainly is. I mean, I think we were all a bit bewildered when we watched the show, which was absolutely brilliant. And of course, at the beginning of it, said this is a true story. And of course, now we're hearing now that it wasn't quite all true. The real life Martha is Fiona Harvey, as you mentioned. That's who she claims to be. She said that Richard Gadd made the character, you know, it's a thinly veiled portrayal of her, and insisted the show is a work of fiction, a work of hyperbole. Suing Netflix now for just a small matter of £132 million, saying defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, violations of her right of publicity. Now, Richard Gadd, the man who created it and who was so brilliant in it and is Emmy nominated, said in court papers that were filed on Monday that he had been stalked by Fiona in real life, but the series was a fictionalised retelling. He went on to say it is not a documentary or an attempt at realism, while the series is based on my life in real life events and is, at its core, emotionally true. It is not a beat-by-beat recounting of the events and emotions I experienced as they transpired. It is fictionalised and is not intended to portray actual facts. That statement, her lawsuit claims, is the biggest lie in television history. Netflix are saying they're arguing for a dismissal of the lawsuit. We have not heard the last of this one.
No.
It's going to go on.
Definitely not when those big figures are being mentioned. Absolutely not. Talking about big paydays though, there's one Hollywood star set for a huge payday.
Oh, it's unbelievable. So Tom Cruise did pretty well out of Top Gun Maverick, getting something like about 100 million by the end of it, all the back end.